Hey everybody, it is day 1 of Fabian Fusion Free. I miss it, I miss the motivation, but now I have a new thing to motivate me to play Raid Shadow Legends. We have so many champions that I have to build out, a lot of stuff to switch up with my arena team, my CB, working on progressing Doom Tower further, and of course eventually bringing down all of the other clan bosses that I do not dare to touch, such as Chimera and the Hydra. I do 0 damage to them. Honestly, I heal the bosses rather than damage them. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Karen and I'm a newer Raid Shadow Legends player. We recently took on the challenge of participating in our first ever fusion event, and it was of course Fabian, and as you can see, we got him. He's got the bare minimum gear on him. I had to switch things around a little bit, give him a little juice, because today we are going to be testing out my new team. It's probably not ideal considering I don't have him ascended yet and he's not 5 stars. I don't have him booked out. His ratings are off the charts. I'll mainly be using him in Arena and Faction Wars. Other than that, I'm not quite sure where else to use him. Now in Faction Wars, I will have 2 legendaries leading my team. Well, honestly, only 2 really built out. My Badel and Lord Entertainer Fabian. Let me know if you guys ended up participating in the Fabian Fusion, and if you completed, what are your thoughts? Was it harder than usual or what? I'm just so excited that we made it out alive. I pulled a few all-nighters and stayed up real late, lost some sleep over the fusion, but next time we are going to be more prepared. Please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribe by the end of the video, as that will help me a ton as a smaller content creator. Don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel down below, where I cover more variety of games such as MMOs, adventure, and survival games. While you're at it, be sure to download Raid Shadow Legends with my link in the description, getting yourself 2 free epic champions, Zargala after the tutorial and Ugo at level 15. This is a great way for newbies or veterans that want an ult account to have a solid start. From here on out, I am shooting to post more relevant or current content, but I really did want to properly document basically every step of the way during my first fusion event as a newbie. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series, and I can't wait to take on the next challenge. Really couldn't have done it without everybody's help, of course. You guys are amazing. Now we have a solid PvP character on our roster. My previous team that I rocked in Arena was Sun Wukong, Alice, Hai Katoon, and my Ugo. Now that we have some new characters in our roster, I got some help from our community Discord, and we put all of our noggins together and put together a team for arenas. Obviously, Sun Wukong as a speed lead. Alice will still be in the team, as she is currently my strongest DPSer. Fabian, I'm sure he'll perform better once I get him more juiced up. Last but not least, Mr. Deacon Armstrong. We managed to pull him during our champion chase. You guys did not stop talking about him, saying that he is going to help me excel in so much content, and he is a must build. So you know what? I listened to you guys. I got him to level 50, and today he is going to become my 4th 6-star. I moved my camera because I didn't want to block the gear that I'm about to show off. It's not all that great, but we did manage to get my Deacon up to 196 speed with 200 accuracy. It's not the best, but it's what I can do for now. As you can see, I have 0 speed gear on him because I didn't find anything compatible. Once we do that, I would love to swap out my glove piece and my sword. That would be absolutely amazing. But for now, we have 2 pieces of perception, 2 pieces of accuracy, and then some random gear pieces. But hear me out. Look at this weapon. How could I not give it to him? 3 rolls into speed? Are you kidding me? This is my best roll yet. And that's what we want him to do, is be fast. And my gloves, I put HP percent on him. It only rolled once into speed, but it was a good roll. It only rolled once into speed, but we did manage to get +3 speed on this gauntlet itself through glyphs. My chest piece that I have on him is just accuracy. We want him to be able to hit his debuffs. That would be absolutely amazing because he is taking the place of my Ugo in live arenas. And of course, speed main stat boots. You can't have a fast character without that. Unfortunately, that my helmet didn't roll into speed considering it was the second line, but this was an epic gear piece, so it was 1 out of 4 chances, man. Luckily, our 4-star shield, 4-star shield, got 2 rolls into speed to make up for my helmet. The goal in the future would be to get a better helmet and a better chest piece for him, but I don't have too many perception gear pieces or good speed gear. I have some speed gear, but I do not have a lot that are good, and it's pretty darn sad. My Fabian, I tried to make him as fast as I could, along with some accuracy to hit his debuffs. Once I get his banner unlocked, he's going to have a big old jump in accuracy as well, since I do have an accuracy banner saved up. But for the chest piece, we went with accuracy main stat, crit rate gloves, main stat speed boots, and of course trying to get more accuracy and speed as the substats for some of these guys, but I just couldn't do it. Let me know in the comments if I should swap off his gloves for something, say like attack, defense, or HP for more survivability. Kind of unsure if crit rate is necessary on him. I don't really think so, considering you really want him for just his debuffs. Pretty darn unsure if he does good damage or not once fully built out. My Alice, I did some adjustments on her, just a tad bit. I wish that I had another 2-piece set of something, but we had to Frankenstein this a little bit. I gave her a little bit more speed with this 6-star boots and swapped off her weapon as well, since she was rocking a 4-star cruel weapon. Now, I didn't even have cruel speed boots in the first place. I'm not losing that set effect when I didn't even have it in the first place. So having 2 speed rolls into this weapon is fantastic. She was quite slow. She's still very slow, but better, looking better. I got really lucky with Alice's 6-star banner, having accuracy and 2 rolls into attack percent and 1 roll into defense percent. Of course, it would have been nice to get, 3 rolls into attack percent or 2 rolls into defense instead of that flat attack, but what can you do? It's not the worst thing that could happen. Her ring isn't the best, so I would like to swap that out eventually. And we got some crit damage on the amulet. My Wukong needs a lot of love in my opinion. He's very squishy. His accuracy isn't all that great either. And he's not that fast. But I did end up swapping some gear pieces on him so he could be slightly better. We'll work on that. I'll probably end up switching around his chest piece instead of having attack percent maybe. More accuracy if that is an issue. It hasn't been an issue for me so far. His weapon is pretty bad, so let me see if I can quickly find anything with speed on it that I have already leveled up with a decent amount of attack. All right, guys, I think I found the piece, this crit damage weapon that has 15 speed on it. He loses a bit on attack and health, I think, but he is much faster now, and I'm more comfortable with that. Lost just a tad bit of accuracy, but it's okay. We'll do. Eventually, we will give my Wukong a little bit more love, but today is not that day. I am going to give my Deacon Armstrong a little bit more love and the Fabian. I'm running pretty low on resources, but I am way too eager to get them bumped up a little bit. So for Fabian, we are going to throw in enough potions to get him 3rd Ascension, which unlocks his passive. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, Fabian. The veterans in our community have been saying that he is going to carry me in so much content. And I thought to myself, what other content is he good in besides PvP? I really didn't think that he was great in anything else other than PvP and maybe Faction Wars. But we shall see. Let me know where you guys are bringing your Fabians, since I am going to be using Deacon in a lot more content than Fabian, in my opinion, and you guys would not stop talking about him. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in all of my green potions for him so he can be 5-star ascended. He is going to be my 4th 6-star character. It took me so freaking gosh darn long to get my first one, which was Alice. And after that, we have been pumping out 6 stars like non-stop. All right, I stashed away my 5-star food characters just to save it for Deacon. The thing is, after I get Deacon all the way up to 6 stars, I'm not going to be able to get him to level 60 anytime soon. But I still want to show you guys how my arena runs are gonna go. There we go, baby. We got our 4th 6-star character. Alice being 1, Battle was my 2nd one, Frankenstein was the 3rd, and now Deacon. I hope that we are going to be using Deacon for a long while. I don't want to be building too many characters that I'll be dropping anytime soon. So I'm saving my 6-star choices for characters that I plan on using for the long run. I need some legendary books, and right now we only have a couple legendary books, only 2 of them. I would like to save that for when there's an event because legendary books are harder to come by compared to rare and epics, but they give you so many points in the champion training. I want to say champion training. It's one of those. Champion training tournament or event. I forget which is which, but the one where you get points for using books and ascending and all that jazz. We're gonna slowly wait on that, but the tower is somebody that I want to build eventually. Once I get Fabian all sorted out and maybe my Wukong, I would like to take out Alice and potentially add in a better legendary nuker for my PvP team. And I got my eyes on Mr. Ash Arrow. I'm unsure if it'll synergize well with everybody else, like Deacon, Wukong, and Fabian. But at the moment, we have 2 controllers on the team, so it's a little redundant, in my opinion. Y'all have been telling me that Ash Arrow is a legendary that people sleep on quite a bit. He does do a decent amount of damage while countering a popular arena monster, aka Armand. I always avoid Armand's teams and Loki teams like the plague. I have no idea what the heck counters Loki, but he wrecks me every single freaking time. It's insane. I almost forgot. I can't just take in my poor Deacon at level 1. We gotta boop him up a little bit. 23 brews for him, so whatever level that takes him to, which is level 40. And I am lacking silver. All right, guys, BRB. Let me go sell some stuff. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I almost forgot to throw on an amulet for him since we just unlocked that slot. We have to wait a bit longer on getting my 6th ascension for Deacon. We'll have to grind the spirit keep and get more silver eventually to level up this darn amulet. But first, I am going to feed him all the brews that I can, which is my whole stash of 23 brews. I am brewed out 000. Fusion has made me completely broke. While we're at it, I am going to upgrade his skills since we have a little bit silver. We should be able to do this. So I only have 5 books and we're shooting for A2 and A3. Please, dear Plarium, do not put this all into his A1. All right? I want to see green and blue icons pop up in my face. Please. Not pinks. I swear. Oh my. Okay. Honestly, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We got 4 levels into his A2 and then 2 of them into his A1. Unfortunate that none of them went into his A3 for the turn cooldown. That's okay. I'm just genuinely surprised that we almost have his A2 maxed out. Not bad at all whatsoever. I'm telling y'all, sometimes you just gotta threaten it a little bit, the game, and then it just does what you want it to do. All right, we got his amulet up to +8 and it went into resistance instead of crit damage, which I'm pretty sure is just fine. Now, the moment of truth to see if this was all for nothing. Oh, I forgot to say, I made it into gold. It's probably not going to last very long considering I just swapped up my team, but we made it into gold. Let's freaking go, guys. I can finally continue on my Arbiter missions. I think it's the Arbiter missions. I'm gonna lowball first and try to delete this team. If we can't delete this team, I think I may uninstall the game. The past few weeks doing all that hard work for what? For freaking what, man? From the looks of it, I can already see that we have to make Fabian a little bit faster. Wukong is going faster than my Fabian, which is not ideal. I would love for my Fabian to go before Sun Wukong, so I will have to work on that eventually. The only pieces that I can glyph up for some extra speed, this helmet and the shield. Maybe I shouldn't have made Wukong faster. He was just at the right spot. Darn it. No matter how many glyphs I use, it's not going to quite help since we only have 2 pieces that I can glyph up. Unless I end up upgrading my boots somehow. I can't even get this other glyph in because I am a piss broke. It is a-okay, guys. We will sort it out. He is just slightly slower than my Wukong, so we'll have to work on that order. Now, the first battle there, I battled up against a really weak team. We're gonna step it up a little bit and attack this guy. He has about 7,000 power above my team. So let's take a little gander, see if I'm gonna get smacked around. Oh no, this isn't good. Their support was faster than mine, but they didn't do anything. The rest of the team didn't do anything. Wukong, it's okay if you die. You'll revive just fine. We're hitting the debuffs with my Fabian. However, he's already dead, hoping Alice can live. Yes, she cleaned up. That looked a little bit scary, y'all. Fabian only did 19,000 damage. I think we are going to end up switching around my Fabian gear pieces quite a bit and try to get a bit more survivability on him. I have this speed weapon on him that went into attack percent. He has 20% attack percent on this weapon alone, but he hits like a wet noodle, y'all. My Fabian is not doing work. I think I would prefer just getting him a little bit tankier, a little chunkier, and more accuracy is what we need. I may end up switching around his glove here, looking for an HP glove piece rather than crit rate, either HP or defense. From the looks of it, I do have a 4-star glove that has HP percent as the main stat. We'll be able to keep our perception set if I swap to that. How the heck do I fix up my Fabian? I probably should have looked at some guys to see how we're supposed to build them. The next team that we might have a chance on is Arundel here. I don't think we'll be able to kill him, honestly, but I'm not going to sit here for 15 minutes and wait for a refresh while I'm recording this video. My team isn't quite there yet, so we have lots to work on. I really just wanted to test out my damage. Oh gosh, it's okay. Thank goodness the enemy team usually focuses the Wukong. And we won! We won! Oh my gosh! I am in gold 1 right now. That guy had 20,000, basically, more team power than me. More 6 stars on his team. And we still won. Who is carrying us right now? Is it Deacon? Is it Alice? Fabian? I feel like my Fabian's kind of useless. I don't see the power. I'm for sure gonna lose this one. This guy has a speed lead along with High Kitsune and 20,000 more team power. He's got a bunch of champions that... Oh, Venus. Oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. He's got a lot of champions that I have never seen before or faced. Like, right? I don't think I've ever heard of this character before. All right, let me see if I can beat him. I really don't think so. He's got 4 6 stars, and I only have 2 6 stars on my team that aren't even maxed out yet. My concern is they're going to end up going way faster than me. Yep, we predicted right. They're going to end up nuking my entire team. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that went exactly like how I thought it was gonna go. One more damage test, I suppose. We can put in our strongest team versus another juiced out team in here. Typically, I spread out my 6 stars to be able to defeat these suckers. I'm trying to find a decently powerful team that wouldn't just absolutely wreck me, but I'm not going to absolutely wreck them just so we can test out what's going on. This one might be our best bet. Let me put together my typical arena team for team 2. We'll fight their team that has 109,000 power, which is similar to what I have, I believe. I'm around like 106. Yes, I should be spreading out my speed team leans, but I just want to test out this damage. And we might die here, I'm not gonna lie. My first team is just a bunch of tanks and healer. For the sake of science, I gotta see what we gotta work on. So it is what it is. If I lose some points here, no big deal. I'll do the refreshers and the cheese wins on my own. Ooh, we might not be able to kill this guy even. Oh, that guy hit like a wet noodle. Whoever this knight... Wait, there's two of them that are the same. Am I crazy? Yeah, they're not dying. I don't think we're gonna take these guys down. I might go ahead and skip out on this. Wait, Frankenstein's putting in work. Hold on, they have self-heals. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, we're gonna skip this battle. The one that we care about the most is the second battle right here. All right, we're faster than them. That's a good sign. Fabian, do your thing. Okay. Oh, we wiped them with similar power. Yo, who is that? I'm pretty sure she's a part of the Shadowkin faction there, and that is my favorite faction. I want more Shadowkin characters. At least we were able to defeat Team 2, which is the one that I wanted to test out the most. However, they didn't have any 6 stars on that team, but we did have similar power. What I thought we did. I lied. I made them fight the wrong team. Are you kidding me? Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, don't forget to check out my Raid Shadow Legends. Down the link down below where you can get yourself 2 free epic champions, Zargala and Ugo. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.